So on to Libra. Libra, what is happening with you and your person at this time? What's happening in this connection with you and your person? What is happening with you and your person? I was telling Virgos, I need a professional masseuse to just massage my shoulders while I'm doing readings, because I only get super tense. Do you guys find that, like, I mean, for those of you guys that have, you know, read cards or pull energy in any manner, that you start to have some aches and pains, or just feel the energy heavy on, you know, in some aspect of your life, either on your body or, I don't know, mood. It absolutely can affect your mood. But okay, so Libra, I'm going to shuffle a little longer because I just went from one sign to the other. So Libra, what is going on with the person on your mind in this connection? Do you have multiple people, Libra, that you are contemplating about? It's funny, I want to split those. You have somebody who is all in to I'm just getting, bring the love in. I mean, I feel like he just has a plan, and the romance, and I mean, he's Knight of Wands, the passion coming in, or sorry, Knight of Cups. The passion and the emotion is here with this one, who might be younger than you, I'm getting. Or there's this King of Pentacles, right? So maybe more of an older, grounded, you know, like he's sitting in his chair on the ground, holding a pentacle. So this is somebody who's been very, very much about their stability. And this one, are you dealing with a connection that it is like lighter and maybe more passionate, and just more of a, like a, I don't know if I want to say flittery, but just a more passionate type of romantic fantasy type, you know, connection. And then one that's more grounded and stable, right? Okay. So what is, I guess we're doing two rows. We'll look at these separately. Okay. How is Libra seeing both of these connections? How is Libra seeing, let's start with the Knight of Cups. How is Libra viewing or seeing this Knight of Cups connection or person or relationship? Is this a work romance? Or somebody at school? Maybe you met somebody at school. Somebody, Libra, somebody has a huge crush on you. And I think they watch you at your desk or where you're studying. You're all into like doing your work, getting your stuff done, you know, very seated and grounded, and you're bringing in the bank, you know, however that is in career or, you know, at your job. But I think your person, he or she, gender doesn't matter, they watch you. They, you know, they're very intrigued with you. They want a shot. They want a beginning. They want a new beginning. Oh my gosh, the World card is coming out in every single reading. So today must be the day of, like, the energy is very heavy in, and not in a dark sense, but just like the world is about completion and new beginnings, cycles, closing up, and lessons being learned. And you know, I think that this week, a lot of like cycles and patterns are changing. There's a lot of, you know, circles in a lot of these readings, and just it's just like, here we go. Like we're off and running to this, you know, into this new energy. And a lot of us already have our visions and our dreams of what we're hoping for, what we're looking for, what, you know, what we maybe think we're going towards, or who we're going towards. You know, we can kind of see them in there. We've been dreaming. Have you had a lot of dreams lately about this person, this Knight of Cups? It looks like yeah, this is a very, or this wants to be a very romantic, this is a very romantic type of connection. Is your person, it could be that your person is, this Knight of Cups is wanting to work on things, have this new beginning with you, because you turned your back on them. You know, you really, you're peeking over. You're kind of curious about them. You wanted to, you know, you cared about them. You wanted to know what was going on with them. Maybe this Knight of Cups was so flittery. I don't know why I want to keep using that word, but this Knight of Cups was just, you know, very, very much maybe in the ego. Just, yeah, fantasy. There's it almost looks like a unicorn horse in that card. You know, this was just kind of just a dreamy type of connection. But your person is, yeah, your person's very focused on you. You very much want to have this with them. You want to work on this. You hope that maybe you can have a new, you know, solid offer or solid beginning, or give them a solid offer. What does Libra feel about this more stable King of Pentacles connection? Okay. Libra, I feel like potentially your focus is maybe moving away from this more stable energy. And what I mean by that is maybe it's been like a connection or a relationship that's very stable, but it is, you're really wanting to kind of, you are finding that you want more passion in your life and relationship. The Knight of Cups is the only one that has cups. Everything else is pentacles, right? And this is maybe the world that you've known, the type of relationships. It's all been about money and the pentacles and the dollars, and, you know, working hard. You've reached, or you have obtained this great success in career, or in, you know, knowing what to do with your finances. And or so this could be you, this could be, you know, two different connections. I'm getting the sense that this is not, you know, you're kind of just holding back. You're holding what you've earned or what you feel like you can take with you, but the wheel is turning. There's a destined reason that maybe removing yourself from this connection or this way of thinking. The Queen of Swords can really just adjust the way that we're, you know, looking at things. Brings the Queen and King of Swords brings truth and fairness and understanding. You know, they want balance just as much as the universe does, right? There could be three people involved in maybe what this connection, maybe there's been, you know, third party, potentially Libra, you've met somebody new, this Knight of Cups, and it's just really like this is a new, it feels like you've been in this connection or have been living life by the Pentacle. And there's a great discovery in this new energy that you're finding that you want love and passion and more emotion and just that feeling. You got a sense of that feeling, and that's where you're finding this new beginning will be fruitful for you, is maybe experiencing this different way of living, you know, your life. How does this Knight of Cups see the connection with you, Libra? How does this Knight of Cups energy see this connection with you? Oh geez, there's another one, King of Cups. They feel that you have a lot of great insight to offer, that you, I think that they've been able to show you this way of potentially having connections and living, you know, of opening up and being able to become a little more vulnerable. Hang on, Libra, I gotta get Nala. Okay. So I think that maybe this this Knight of Cups really feels like they are, you know, or this Knight of Cups way of looking at things really has a lot to offer in regards to just showing a more vulnerable side, right? And there's a want for this newfound perspective, I guess you could say. How is this King of Pentacles viewing Libra at this time? How's this King of Pentacles viewing Libra at this time? They still want you. They're wanting to transform this with you. They want to, they're manifesting either that, or they see you as wanting something different. That maybe there's an ending that they can feel is coming, because you seem to be kind of, your thoughts, your direction is changing in this connection, and they can feel that. Now, in perspective of this being you, right? This could be the transformation that you're going through, learning about balancing your life in this new energy, in this new cycle, with being able to balance out all this pinnacle and work and career and success with this more vulnerable introspection. A lot of these cards have their eyes closed and they're really going within, and this Knight of Cups energy, or this Knight of Cups person, is really teaching you about that. I just saw, as I picked up the deck, the Lovers. Oh no, that's not the Lovers. I apologize. So Queen of Wands, that's interesting. I think that potentially this energy wait a minute, hold on just a second. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you got the Queen of Wands, and I had this hit, and then I was like, okay, I needed to kind of process what that was. And then you got Ten of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. So now in this reading, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, right? So there's a lot of people in this. There's a lot of people involved in your life, in your energy, in this connection. So Libra, okay. Maybe there was a connection that came to an end. No, okay. The Queen of Wands, I would probably say, is you. And there was maybe a connection that you were in with a Queen of Wands that is coming to an end, or that came to an end for a Queen of Pentacles. And this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles have kind of, created this life together, whether they've been together or they haven't been together. But it's just kind of been that they have had this connection based on money. And this connection that they've had has now, or, they've been together, they're older, so they've been together longer, but there's this new energy of the Knight of Cups that comes along and is showing the King of Pentacles, or this energy, the King and Queen of Pentacles, this energy about becoming more vulnerable in this new cycle, about a solid new beginning, or the King of Pentacles, is feeling the Queen of Pentacles move into, is more attracted to this energy as the, Knight of Cups. Regardless of who's involved, I mean, it just looks like there's a ton of people involved in this. Regardless, I think that there's just a change up of this energy from the more grounded, earthy type of energy to more of the shift, more of this spiritual introspection, like a 3D to 5D. Sorry, this one's been a little more challenging for me. I'm trying to figure out with all these people, more of like from 3D, right? Money materials and shifting into maybe this new solid beginning, this new cycle, this new phase of being more 5D and more spiritual and more introspective instead of, you know, career driven, successful, outgoing, you know, however this is. And there's been this very direct, or there's going to be this very direct moment in this energy where it's like this transformation of, okay, wait a minute, you know, this makes me feel good. This makes me feel good as well. Maybe I can have both. Maybe I can have the stability, but I need to learn, and I want a solid new beginning in this aspect of maybe becoming vulnerable and more open and with my feelings and having a little more fun and being, you know, if this is you, Libra, then, you know, more passion and love mixed into this, you know, this cycle that's coming up, right? So, okay, that was complicated. All right, so then how is Libra's person, whoever it is, right? How is Libra's person feeling about Libra at this time? I'm just going to put that in the middle. Ace of Cups, yeah. There's love, a new beginning in love. See it as potential, a good option, a good direction to go. Or they still want this. They want a new shot at this. Or they look at you, they feel that way about you. They feel warm, they feel happy, and they feel that they can find a great sense of balance, you know, with you. How does Libra feel about all of this transitions, this connection with whoever? So I think that from this situation over here that there's been a little more held back, and this Queen of Swords energy, this transformation, that you've had to do a lot of healing. So over here, there's the, you know, the Queen and the King of Pentacles, and that could be a couple, that could be you, that could be just, you know, it could just be the energy, right? But then we get, you know, this young energy of the Knight of Cups, and we get the King of Cups. This could be a representation too of going from Knight of Cups and maturing into this more balanced situation, becoming King of Cups, right? You or your person. There was some type of third party with the Queen of Wands that, you know, was involved. It looks like at some point that's ended. But then here comes this maturing and this transitioning, this transformation into a more balanced, you know, balanced way, using, you know, talking more, showing more vulnerability and compassion. The Queen of Cups, right, is now, you know, a counterpart to the King of Cups in this read. So okay, so another potential is Queen of Wands comes along, right? And comes into this situation with a King and Queen of Pentacles. That kind of ends and transitions, right? And you know, the Queen of Wands is starting to grow and learn and transition, and goes from the Knight of Cups and then becomes like this King of Cups energy, where they're at this point now where they're starting this new cycle, you or your person, and starting to open up and become enlightened and start to understand this great need of balance. And in doing so, then this Queen of Cups, through this healing and this loss, the Queen of Cups comes about, and there is this counterpart energy. There's still the Queen and the King of Cups or Pentacles, over here, but this is the situation that looks like you, Libra, are getting out of, and it's moving more into, maybe you entered this as a Queen of Wands and just, young at heart, and the Queen of Wands isn't all that responsible. They're very hot and fiery and passionate and exciting and all of that, but just there's a lot more like party in that, but she's smart, and but there's just that not as grounded part of her. But that transitions, that Ten of Swords transitions into, okay, there's this Knight of Cups is starting to discover, okay, well, I kind of like this feeling of maybe somebody you've crossed, or somebody that's crossed your path. This feeling, maybe through work, maybe at work you met somebody, or somebody that you want to work with or have worked with before. And, going from that Knight of Cups, that more raw energy of emotion, right? But through this process and into this next cycle, there's going to be this opportunity of a solid new beginning, and this Page of Pentacles offering and studying and learning about how to open up and go within and become more enlightened, which will then bring this connection of these two, the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, transitioning or transforming into the King of Cups, and aligning with the Queen of Cups after this healing and loss of maybe this situation over here, either the situation or a job or people in this energy over here. Does that make sense? Which will then allow for an Ace of Cups, which is that new beginning in love. So maybe that's not your situation, but that's the one that came out on the table. So I do feel that this situation here is separate, and either you or your person has grown through this energy and is now at this point where this love can be offered for this new, this new coming about King and Queen of Cups, right? So what is the potential final outcome? Now, for those of you that are new, I have mentioned that this is just potential. All that I'm doing is reading the energy that has maybe happened or is here now, where this will transition or has the potential to transition. All of these people, you, me, we all have agency, and this is just the energy that would allow for a situation like this to take place if there are those who want to transform, who want to end other situations. And, it's destined. This is a destined path that you're on, Libra. So a potential final okay, hold on, that's too many. A potential final outcome is if this is what you choose, if this is your, choice, and or your person's choice, if this is how, but this is the potential of it, which is great. Okay, so what's the potential final outcome of this situation? Okay. So I have the Axe card in this direction. It's pointing that direction, right? You can see it right there. And it says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And in here, you had the World card, right? This is stopping the cycle. This is completing the, you know, the learning in this cycle of life, in this phase, in this journey, right? I think that potentially there was somebody or this person who I had mentioned maybe wanted to transform things, or, you know, wanted a potential new beginning. It could, a couple things that I'm getting, either the Queen and King of Pentacles found each other during this, right? And it kind of like branched off, and they wanted to experience their life together, or build this connection that they have. And in doing so, it separated this energy between this Queen of Wands energy that came in, and that was the Ten of Swords ending, because this is acts, break up the separation, and, you know, stop the pattern and whatnot, which then allowed for this transformation to happen of either you, Libra, or your person in the King and Queen of Cups meeting, or building this relationship over here. And this has, you know, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So sorry, this was way more complicated. This kind of came out way different than the other reads. There were two separate piles, so I'm working two at the same time, but it kind of, it links together in this big, you know, like conundrum of people involved in this. It all transitioned in like this happening, you know, going this direction. So, I mean, it looks like on both ends, they're, you know, they're fairly happy with the direction they're going. I mean, there can be some, you know, leftover energy of, okay, this is how somebody might still feel towards somebody else, or there's still going to be that energy that needs or is being healed from, right? And it would have looked like that on the table, right? So healing from this energy. But it really is, I mean, it's a mess on the table, but I understand it very smoothly of this energy entering, beginning here, breaking off, learning, transforming, and then ending up here in this spot as this one went this direction. It's just kind of a branch off of energies. Oh my gosh, hope that helps. I'm so tense now. Like, this is a possibility. So if this hasn't happened, this is a potential. This could possibly happen, you know, in this energy of Venus is in Gemini on the 14th, and then we've got the solar eclipse, and there's just a lot of energy, like a lot of energy happening right now. So the end of April is going to be big, and I always say that, but it is, it's like it's just building as we get through this year, building on, you know, energy, building on energy, building on energy. And so yeah, this is a potential in the energy, or it wouldn't come out on the table. So hopefully for those of you that want that, then there it is. And those of you who have a different plan, then you get to choose. Don't take, like I said, I can't remember who I said it to, don't take tarot as your deciding factor of what decisions you make in your life. This is just potential energy available to you. You decide which direction or how you want to change the outcome, or who you want to be with, and, you know, and you build your life and create it the way that you want. Tarot just gives a directional, like, here's a positive way to do this, or how to handle this, or here's the energy that is available for this. So anyways, okay, Libra. And if I called you Virgo, I have a sense that I called you Virgo in this. I had just done Virgo. If I did, I'm sorry. But there you go, Libra. I hope that helps, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye.